If you're not already familiar with Hinge, then allow me to familiarize you. How funny is that? Okay, enough goofing around. That was just a door Hinge joke, which we make a lot on this channel. So if you like that joke, make sure you subscribe. Hinge is a dating app where people date on them. That's the research that I've done, and we're gonna be looking at some Hinge horrors. Oh, but it's not Halloween. I don't care. Send me a picture of your dick. What am I supposed to say to this, Lamau? Coffee and egg sandwich? I love a good egg sandwich, lol. Lol, I bet you do. That feels kind of, I don't know if that's a sexual thing to say. Someone says, I love a good egg sandwich, and you go, yeah, I bet you do. It kind of feels like, it's got the same energy as when you're like all talk over text, like, oh, you having without me? You know, when I finally spend the night, I'm gonna go crazy, right? You know, you're about to unleash the wolf, and then you meet them in person, and they're like, what are you eating? An egg sandwich? Yeah. You like them? I bet you like them. Yeah, I bet you like eggs. Or maybe they're just saying that because girls have eggs in their ovaries. So it's, yeah, I bet you like an egg sandwich. You even got eggs yourself. So it just makes plausible sense. It's true though. What do you say to this after that? It's not really there's no way you can really go from there. You've got to kind of change the subject, but you can't really bring up like and say like, what do you mean by that? Because then it just makes things a little confusing. But then if you kind of brush it off, it's like you're always going to be thinking in the back of your head, what did he mean by that? It's weird. I want to see what other people think of this. I'm a slut for a good egg sandwich. There's a place called Egg Slut in the UK, I believe. There actually is a place called Egg Slut in the UK. Doesn't Egg Slut make coffee though? Or is it? No, it just makes like egg sandwiches, I think. But there's something so slutty about a yolk dripping down. That's why it gained its name. Oh, these are suggested responses. I get it. So I'm a slut for a good egg sandwich. Yeah, but then you're just like, you're carrying on with the whole egg play sort of thing. Like the whole egg kink is going down. And it's kind of like, okay, well now, I don't really know where we go from here, to be honest. Yeah, I bet you like eggs. Yeah, I'm a slut for a good egg sandwich. Yeah? Yeah, have you ever had a poached egg in your penis? No, have you ever poached an egg in your vagina? Do you want that to happen? Didn't respond whole weekend when making plans and then said that. LOL! It said yes. I don't know what that means. Which one was yes and which one was no? I don't know. LOL! The one has plants and stuff. Okay, sure. Sick. Who abbreviates sick? Who gets rid of the C in sick? Come on. Tomorrow or Sunday? Okay, and this is where they don't reply for the whole weekend. My spine was hurting. My spine was hurting a day later. Did you hear me? You didn't respond. Did you hear me? I said my spine was hurting. Oh, I didn't realize they were going on a date with a slinky. Didn't realize you didn't have a rigid spine to you. Oh, on a date with an invertebrate. What? Is that invertebrate that's not got a spine? Or is it vertebrate? I don't know. What a weird, what a strange excuse. Because I've never heard that before in my life. That's the reason that you go for. There's so many other options. Like, oh, sorry, lost my phone. Phone got stolen. That's why I didn't reply. Or I was ill. Not my spine was hurting. Wasn't even like, oh, sorry for not replying, or sorry, I didn't get back to you because of this or whatever. It's just my spine was hurting. Have some fucking respect. Have some sympathy. My spine was hurting. Did you hear me? You haven't said, I hope you're okay. Did you hear me? My spine was hurting. Can feel it in my spine. God. Okay, look after your marrow. Keep an eye on your discs. I don't think he's well. Not sure I want to continue if she doesn't get it. So I was raised Catholic, but I'm not very active in church aside from holidays when family is around or if I'm invited. I do believe in God and have faith, but I'm more open-minded when it comes to religion. I'm interested in learning about different beliefs and don't think one specific religion has all the answers. Alright, well, as long as you have some sort of relationship with Jesus. I like to think of Jesus like with giant eagle's wings and singing lead vocals for Linliard. Skinyard with like an angel band and I'm in front row and I'm hammered drunk. Sounds like a good time, Jesus, lol. I like to picture Jesus in a tuxedo t-shirt because it says like, I want to be formal but I'm here to party too because I like to party, so I like my Jesus to party. I don't think I get it either. I don't think you should continue anyway. I'm not sure I get it. What's with all the likes? Like, I like to picture Jesus like if he would like just slamming a beer because like I like to slam beers as well. I like to picture my Jesus with like he's half human, half bear because it's like cool, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's really an effective way to communicate with a female. Oh, it's from Talladega Heights. I'm going to be honest, I've seen Talladega Heights and I did not get your reference either. She might just not have watched it or seen it many times as you have, but up to you on whether or not you want to talk to her or not. Okay, guys, I don't get movie references, any of them, because my memory is, I've got the memory of a garden pea. Nothing is retained up there. There's only one thing up there, and I can't tell you what it is. Fine, it's one massive boob shouting orders. I need an unbiased opinions. Okay, so it looks like they sent a meme with OMG me. Secondly, is it bad that I laughed when the woman started crying about relating to being an introvert? Damn, maybe I'm not as introverted as I thought. Rude. But did you laugh when she was crying too? No. In my opinion, if she cried when she could relate to a literal trauma, laughing at it and saying, I ain't as introverted, is a little messed up because it's like making it about yourself. Again, that's my opinion, and I'm not the best person to comment on emotions, not completely qualified. Imagine the flip equivalent when you're saying while crying how toxic and bad your workplace and the politics of work are, and I giggle and say out loud, damn, I'm glad my workplace isn't that bad after all. How do you feel? Yes, it's a real, but the emotion is definitely valid, and it came out as a clear disregard of someone's trauma. To be honest, if you laughed and you said, I'm glad my workplace isn't that bad, I would have laughed and it would have made me feel a bit better. Our responses to trauma are different. People have diff coping mechanisms. I wouldn't make someone's rant sesh about myself. Sorry. Yes, that's humans. Precisely why would I not laugh at someone's... Precisely why I wouldn't laugh at someone's trauma. I don't know where this argument is heading. It's technically endless, and I don't know what point it is to be proven. What the fuck just happened? This is why I don't respond to anyone who sends me a reel, because this is what's going to happen. How can you send someone a reel and it's going to go, OMG me? And then, what is this? It's kind of some kind of therapy thing. OMG me. Or maybe they're not laughing and going, OMG me. Maybe they're going, oh my God, this is me. And they just laughed at it. Have I turned into a therapist or something? I'm like a relationship therapist. I think you both should have a big pot of stew and read a book. That's my advice. Be honest, is this good game? Paris liked your photo. Start the chat with Paris. I want to be in Paris and I ain't talking about France. Cheeky. That tickles my lips so bad when I do it. Cheeky. Ow. So cheeky you had to say it twice. You're actually so pretty though. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh God, get off. In theory, this is good game, but what's funny to me is the fact that you've had a conversation on Hinge, it's worked, you've screenshotted it and put it on Reddit and gone, be honest, is this good game? Oh, be honest, is this good game? You know what response is going to be given because it was a successful game. You're not going to get any, no one's going to be like, nah, it didn't work, because it did. You know what you did. You came here to Reddit to get some applause. That's what you did. You're standing up like here, like, oh, what? Look at that. That is so embarrassing that I've just pulled that off. Fuck's sake. So embarrassing. To post on Reddit, I just think to post it on Reddit is crazy. All you did was throw a generic pickup line at her and then call her pretty. Ooh, dope turtle isn't here to fuck about. That's what happens when you give turtles dope. You're lucky you got a response. I would have unmatched off the bat. You think she hasn't heard that line thousands of times? Try harder. All right, damn. I'm gonna be real. I've never heard that line. Can someone explain what it means? You aren't really asking for an explanation. He's saying, I want to be in Paris and I ain't talking about France because he doesn't know that Paris is in France. He's an idiot. He wants to go to Paris instead of going to France. Also, the X's after every comment makes me think that homie's talking to a bot. I found out recently that Americans don't put this for a kiss, an X for a kiss. They don't do it, I don't think. Or do you? Or am I making shit up again? Have I fallen? This is the problem. I see one thing online and I believe it, and then I tell everyone I know. I'm the problem. Oh well. In Paris, in her sexually. Duh. I still don't get it. All right. Can I get some pictures up and send them through? Let me show this person anal. I would have found it very inappropriate. Yeah, it is inappropriate, actually. That either goes really well or really badly. Her page was mainly about cats, and then she drops this bombshell. Don't hate me if I don't date guys with entry-level jobs, have credit card debt, or don't routinely hit the gym. And then there's just a picture of a rose toy. Mixed messages. It's like, oh, don't hate me, but I am pleasuring myself. Yes, I know how the rose toy works. I've tried it. Is that I don't know if she's just setting boundaries. Is that what a boundary is? She's setting a bar for herself. Okay, let's say she has worked her way up pretty high in her job. She doesn't have credit card debt. She doesn't have credit card debt and she routinely gyms. Then it's probably fair to set herself a bar like that. Maybe. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt here. Nothing I love more than giving the benefit of the doubt. Or nipping things in the bud. And I'm going to nip this in the bud. I'm moving on. Dates athletes, but is on Hinge. Yeah, okay. You liked Mecca's photo. Start the chat with Mecca. She starts it with a full stop. That's her saying, you come to me, pal. I ain't even saying shit. You come to me. Hey. Hey is for horses. Make a date, please, or unmatch. Wrong kind of hey. You've even spelled it differently, so you're aware of that. That's crazy. She knows her worth. I mean, you're a stallion, so That's probably not the best way to come back from that. He should have just ran away and just not replied to that. Hey, it's for horses. Make a date, please, or unmatch. You just know that they're too high maintenance. Coming back with, I mean, you're a stallion, which is just a horse with a massive penis, isn't it? Oh, maybe it was a insult. Maybe he's saying, oh, yeah, okay. So maybe he got offended. He's like, well, you've got a massive penis. Because that is an insult. Because it's better to have a smaller one who's more attractive, more beautiful, in my opinion. But I don't live in Jamaica. What does that even mean? Fly me out like all the other non-broke men do. What's with your emojis? All the other non-broke men do, bitch. And then a flight emoji. I don't think anyone's flying you out after this attitude, quite frankly. The best you'll get is a shipping container I'll put you in, all the way over it. And then you come here, I'll give you the worst, whatever they're called. Is that a noogie? What is that? I'll give you one of the worst you've ever received, and I'll send you back on it. I'll put you on a flight on the way back. How many non-broke men you been with? I'm celibate and date professional athletes. Stay in your lane, bracket blowjob. Is that... Okay, maybe his name's either BJ or... She's called him a blowjob, which is quite a nice insult. I might take that. Also, to come out with, I'm celibate. How many broke men you been with? I don't... Fuck. This pussy locked up. Blowjob. Now fuck. Why are you on Hinge? Go date more professional athletes, Mecca. Not delivered. I think she blocked him. I don't think she's got any luck on Hinge with this attitude, quite frankly. But she does ride a sick motorbike. Now I know why he tried again. That's sick. 43-year-old woman wanted me to fly her out. She's American but lives in Jamaica, and I'm 24. God damn it. Dude, just walk away and report her for being a pros. Oh, can you do this to everyone in real life? If anyone ever upsets me, I could just walk away and report them for being a prostitute? Oh, you mean the guys who spend thousands to fly you out to a resort aren't having sex with you? Fucking liar! Wow. People on Reddit are absolutely mental. Just sharing this because I laughed. Are you a bot? Skibbity toilet riz. Okay. I feel like that makes it clear that you're not a bot if you hit it with a skibbity toilet riz, because bots could never do that. Bots would come back with some generic, I'm not a bot. How could I be a bot? I love to do human activities like read books and go on walks down the canal. But you hit him with a skibbity toilet riz. You know that's a real flesh and blood. At least she knows what she wants. I go crazy for a guy who's clean cut, has tattoos, clean cut. Does that mean circumcised? A great body, showers, doesn't have fish pics. Is that when a guy just posts up with a fish, with a carp, just like that? That's just their profile pic. I do get that. I think if I was a girl, I'd steer clear of those as well. Something about it. And by the way, I fished. There was a time in my life when I fished, but I couldn't catch fish big enough to do this with. So my pictures were... And I was a child as well. I was a child, to be fair. So those photos didn't go anywhere. Just on a digital camera, which is rotting away somewhere. In landfill, probably. Whereas these guys are catching carp this big and just chucking that on their Instagram. Look at that, mate. Look at that. Look at all this fucking fish. Feast your eyes on the fish. Read it and weep. No MAGA losers. No one that goes to Magaluf. I go through pics saying dork or douche and pray I find a guy who doesn't fit into one of those categories. Oh my God, that is fucking brutal. So she's literally, and she's just said it out loud. She's going dork, douche, dork, douche. You make the cut. Dork, douche, dork. Does every guy fall into those categories? Either dork, douche, or not? Dork or douche or not? She's actively put that on her profile. Nothing wrong with having preferences. Yeah, true. But then I think there's something wrong with this. I go through pics saying dork or douche and find a guy that doesn't fit those categories. There's probably something wrong with just fine, do it in private, but to tell people is nuts. It's quite funny though. It is quite funny though. She's transparent. It's all on her profile. So if that's not for you, it's your choice. So I kind of like it. He asked if I had parents and I said no. And he asked, oh, where'd you grow up then? I grew up in the fostering system, so I understand how it feels. What, do you have mental trauma? No, I'm fine. I just understand how it feels. I don't really know what's going on here, to be honest. What feels? No, I'm fine. I just understand how it feels. What feels? It could mean anything. They could know the feel of anything, even another woman. Or maybe they're talking about rose toys. I was in the fostering system, so I understand how it feels. And it's just completely unrelated. I grew up in the fostering system. Understand how it feels. What? Do you have mental trauma? No, I'm fine. I just understand how it feels. What's it? Rose toys. They're having two separate conversations. It's so over for me. You should not go out with me if all you want is sex. I'm sex positive, asexual, but I do not enjoy it. It is something I will do if my partner enjoys it, but I'd have to get close to you first. I've never heard of this. Sex positive asexual, but I don't enjoy it. Well, and this person's matched with them, but I guess this person really enjoys sex. Just don't match. Yeah, it's an option, isn't it? Just don't then. If you really enjoy sex, have it with your hand. Lol, okay, ha, from Zav. Whore. Is he holding a fucking fish? You were warned to steer clear of these guys. What could have prompted that? Maybe she said, I don't like fish pics. The perfect guy doesn't exist. Whore. He messaged me after and called me fit, so I basically won. So he's just said whore and then changed his mind. He was like, nah, I meant to say fit. It was autocorrect. I promise. I don't understand this tactic. Something that's non-negotiable for me is MAGA makes my pussy dry. When she doesn't have a brain. Did you just match me to shit on my political views? I can tell you get laid a lot, lol. Am I tripping? MAGA's a play. Are we talking about MAGA Loof? Are we talking about something else? I've just realised MAGA is Make America Great Again. And not MAGA Loof. So there was a whole other girl who said that they don't like MAGA or something. And I thought they were just talking about MAGA Loof, which if you don't know what MAGA Loof is, like a party town where a lot of Brits go. And so I read this and just thought, oh, MAGA makes her pussy dry. Yeah, fair enough. But it's Make America Great makes her pussy dry. I was going to say, why would he respond with, why would he feel so strongly about MAGA Loof making pussy wet that he would respond and say when she doesn't have a brain? Now I know it's political. Fine. Okay, that makes sense. God. Men are stupid and I don't respect them. Fair enough. But I do think I can convince you to give me a chance. I viewed 90% of this conversation as flirting and I would like you to give me one chance because I love the vibe in this conversation. What was the conversation? I would love to see the recoil in this outfit. No, and he's just gone ahead and got 90% of this convo was flirting. I would love to see who kicks it off. I've never seen a worse pickup line in my life. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Full stop. And he's saying 90% of this conversation is flirting. I was curious if you jumped up and down, if your shirt would fall down. What the fuck? I would love to see the recoil in this outfit. I was just curious. No. What do you mean? What's this supposed to mean? No, I was just curious if you jumped up and down, if your shirt would fall down. I'd see your boobs. That's all. Gross. Curious killed the cat, as they say, or in this case, the connection. Curiosity of whether you jumped up and down and your boobs came out killed the cat, I guess. Or the connection. What connection? She's not once shown there's any kind of connection. You kicked it off with the recoil comment. No connection, just wanted to know what the fuck you meant. Sure, if that's how you deal with loss, then you do you. That's mental. That's one of the best threads I've ever seen. How could you really kick it off with a recoil comment? They go back with what the fuck was that supposed to mean? And they go, I was just curious if you jumped up and down, if your boobs would fall out, probably. Curiosity killed the cat. Hey, curiosity killed the cat, I guess. Curiosity killed the cat. That's all it is, guys. It's a simple misunderstanding. Curiosity got me, but at least 90% of this conversation was flirting. So can we get back to all that, please? Can we put this behind us? Oh, no, on that note, I think I want to see the recoil of you hitting that subscribe button. Get your ass down there. Recoil all over the subscribe button, the like button. Drop a comment, share this to your family group chat, and I'll see you in the next video. Or you could just watch the video that's hovering over my face right now. Oh, it's recoiling all over my face. I'm just curious if I jumped up and down, if this video would come out. Curiosity killed the cat, I guess.